Hello and welcome to Soul Tarot by Nehal. This is going to be a reading for the period of July 2026 for the zodiac sign Aquarius. Please remember this is a general reading and it may or may not resonate with you, so only takes what resonate and leave the rest. And all the other links are important links are down in the description below, so kindly do check them out there. Also, if you feel any of your loved ones could benefit from this reading, kindly do share the channel with them. It'll really mean a lot to me and it'll be helpful as well. So, thank you so much, and let's begin. Okay, so some of you, I would first think is, begin with is that you probably need to rise above what you're going through. See, again, sometimes there could be some no help coming to you, or there could be things that you may feel that there is no help, but that is also because you already have the capability, and hence there is no, help coming your way. Like, you may be doubting on certain things, you may be questioning that is there, is there ever going to be any help, or so on, or is there someone who could ever be there for me and stuff of that kind. So it's a very simple thing that you need to rise above what you're going through on your own. Maybe there is a lesson there for you, or maybe there is something, or maybe this whole situation could actually make you realize that okay, you the kind of capacity and the kind of potential and capability that you have within yourself. Maybe it's all about that, and that is why universe has made the situations of that kind where you don't have anyone coming to help you out. That's exactly why, because you have it in yourself to do it and you really don't need anyone else. One is that some of you could be also going through a different kind of a spiritual shift within yourself, is what I see. And that, or if you guys may choose this path in the month of July, but that also comes with the thing is that you will have to work on your shadow side. Now, every time people think that when I say shadow side, it's like as if it's something bad, but no, it's not. Sometimes our shadow side could be that we are always good to people while even they are bad to us, and that is why also the suffering that we are having. So sometimes you have to let people know that okay, I am absolutely a fabulous person, but if you're going to constantly take advantage of the me, or not behave well with me or treat me right, yes, it comes with certain consequences. So sometimes that is the shadow side of us, and we need to work on ourselves for those reasons. So you will have to probably either, I mean, some of you may make a choice, a conscious choice of walking on that path. Some of you may be pushed to walk on that path, but yes, I really think that some of you, like most of you, will be choosing the path of working on your shadow self. And that is also somewhere where you will realize with time that yes, you literally rise above everything, and you actually see yourself now in a very different space. That could be, of course, towards the end of July, but definitely a shift coming in within yourself. I think the major shift is going down deep into yourself, and that's when you will realize certain things, and certain emotions may also get stirred up in this process, but you will rise above all of it. So be rest assured, just that walk the path, and this path always is a little what do we say, isolating. So don't get bogged down because of that. It's just that this is the process that each one of us go through when we are going rising spiritually. Let's see what are the other messages coming for you for the month of July 2026. This is absolutely interesting for me, because here comes this card where it clearly says that there is an end to something and a new beginning. Now it's as good as a new life, which is again what we were talking about. When a lot of people see the death card and think that, oh, is it something bad? No, it doesn't mean that, some, like, every time death card doesn't mean like end of a life. It can always be that, some aspect of yours which is not serving you anymore, that you probably have to let go. Maybe at times, in certain cases, it shows a new job also, because again, when something ends, that's when something new also happens, right? So, like, end to something is also a beginning to something else. So the same way over here, it's clearly showing that there is some new beginning with some level of transformation within yourself. Yes, it may not feel the best while you are in the process, but yes, the other side is eventually going to be very nice, and you're going to be all sorted and at peace, because yes, you may be celebrating something. So again, of course, like I said, that when you're in the process, you feel that, okay, the life is completely crumbling down, and you may not feel the best, of course. But again, when once you are on the other side, you've worked on yourself, you got on the other side, you're going to be very happy with yourself. Probably you'll celebrate this new version of yourself. In this process, there could be someone who could be a very, very, very good guidance to you. That person could be possibly elder to you, or could even be younger to you. But again, the whole thing is, it's all about the wisdom. It's not really about the age over here, because there could be someone who could be younger to you, but at the same time somehow holds, real good wisdom. Now, that is a different explanation, which I'll leave it for some other time. But yes, there are people, if you know that, you may feel that this person is so young but still has some amazing advice sometimes to give. Some words of wisdom are that, amazing to hear from them. That's basically because, for some apparent reason, they have very good wisdom. Okay, so yes, there could be someone with very good wisdom guiding you, especially to get your emotions a little more in a better place. Work wise, it seems that, you feel trapped under something. You feel that, you're going in circles around some of your work related stuff, and possibly it's not the best place that you feel. Again, somewhere that trap is somewhere even making you very vulnerable these days. Or probably you're feeling at your work that you at your work especially, you may be feeling trapped and feeling vulnerable. At the same time, you may be feeling that sometimes you are being cornered by some of the people at your workplace. Only one thing is, don't let them overwhelm you over here. Why? Because there is something else as a good opportunity coming your way. So, but if you let them overwhelm you, if you let the situation overwhelm you, what could happen is, probably you will miss out on the opportunity, because you will not realize that there came an opportunity in this period. So just I would suggest is that, stay a little aware. I mean, it's difficult, but stay a little aware of the things happening around you, because there could be some new opportunity work wise coming to you. Also, for some of you, there could be, some judgment that you may be making, your decisions that you may be making regarding your work life. Also, some of you would also want to get a good balance in your work life as well. So possibly those things are what you may want to do, and for that you may have to, communicate very clearly with the necessary people around you, when it comes to, associated with your work. Finances seems to be getting to a much better place. You may be feeling a little more grounded when it comes to your financial worries. Some sort of worries that were there, that are even getting cleared, and it's getting better to a better position. There could be some interesting connections that you may meet, who may guide you very well when it comes to your finances. So it could be your someone, a finance expert who could guide you the correct way to invest, or something like, whatever you want to work around when it comes to your finance, or just in general how they could probably guide you to help, to save better, whatever your targets are around your finances. That way you may meet someone who could really guide you well for that. Having said that, even if you may sense a little bit of challenges here and there when it comes to your finance, you seem to be, able to deal with it head on. It's like, even if you feel everything is going against you, you will still find solutions and find a way to, navigate through it very nicely, very confidently. So you're kind of a little bit on a space of where you're like, bring it on and I'm going to deal with it. So that is the kind of approach that when it comes to your finance, that is what is your approach. Also, I would just say that if needed, do certain grounding practices, which will help you to make better decisions when it comes to your finances. So when it comes to your love, romance, and relationships, let's talk about singles first. So when it comes to the singles, yes, there could be something really interesting coming your way, someone absolutely new coming your way. Again, there could be something internally that you may be struggling with when it comes to someone new coming your way, because you may possibly have the tendency to connect something or compare that person to something from the past. And due to that, you may have certain, difficulties or kind of a small arguments with that person, to because obviously the person that you dealt with in the past and now that you're going to deal with are two different individuals, and of course the person would expect you to not compare, with your past. But somehow you may be getting there, and that's the reason you all could have certain small arguments here and there, and a difference of opinion and so on. But definitely, if you're open to, coming up with, sorry, you're open to meet people, probably, know that person and then date however you feel comfortable. But if you're open to it, new beginnings, forward movement with that person. This person could be someone who likes to dress well, who likes to take care of themselves, who believes in grooming for self love, not to impress others but for self love. So that is what I feel that could be the thing for the singles. Now coming to people who are already committed, if you all were facing any challenges, to take things forward. Now when I say committed, either you are already dating, engaged, or married, and you all want to take the leap of faith for the next stage of your relationship. If that is what you all want, then you all were facing a lot of challenges. It's going to be a time soon where these challenges become a thing of a past, and you will be at a better position. You will have to at times, have this thing in you to, if there are some arguments that could be happening currently with between you guys, so you guys need to come up to a place where, when you're into an argument, it may tend to get heated up. It's just best to, kind of take a time off and both of you cool yourselves, and again come with fresh mind to discuss whatever it is. If that is how you move forward, you'll be even able to take your relationship to the next level, is what I understand from this. So, yes, first things again, rise above all the challenges, rise above people gossiping, and if there is someone who's saying nasty things to you, rise above all that. This is going to be a beautiful period for you to practice it and see that, how much you've, kind of move forward from what you were earlier, like how well you've worked on yourself and how well you are now, dealing with the things which probably earlier you couldn't. So this could give you kind of a result also of yourself, and you'll know where to, now focus on and work on yourself as well. Having said that, some things are happening speedy in your life. Again, this could be somewhere, somewhere different, like, or some communications are coming very quickly into your life. That could also be a thing, but there are some things that are coming very speedy into your life. New beginnings for sure happening, but you may have to remember that calculated risks are fine, and of course, in fact, are necessary as well, but surely new beginnings while you're least expecting. Surrender to the divine. So yes, maybe it's time for you to surrender to the divine. Trust the divine, trust the timing of the divine. That is also what is saying. I think yes, when you're walking the path of spirituality, when you're trying to work with universe and the energy, you have to learn to surrender to the divine as well. Grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So there could have been certain things that may be coming to an end, and that may be affecting you a lot. But remember, some things, ending some things or losing something could be an opportunity to appreciate it, and at the same time, um like, receive new and better things as well. So yes, like I always say, like, if you want to receive something in your hand, you have to have an empty hand. If you're still holding on to something, how will you receive something new? So it's as simple as that. Blue star. Follow the light of your inner compass, the blue star. It will lead you to the truth that resides within your soul. So it's time for you to trust the divine. It's time for you to trust your inner guidance. Again, when you're working spiritually, you're working on your shadow self, you will see that your intuitions also do rise with time. So trust it, trust your inner voice. It will help you to take some very important decisions. So trust it. Nucleus. The power within stars is the power within you. Again, some like very interesting thing that I understand over here is also that it is all coming down to few things, that is going to inwards, going into your inner power. It is talking about the divine. It is talking about taking guidance from your inner compass. So that is very interesting over here. Like, the power within stars is the power within you. Again, something that they are talking from a place of that you're working with nature and energy. So trust it, that you are also equally powerful, because nature has given it to us. It's just that we have stopped tapping into it. So it's time for you to do that. I attract abundance in my life. So yes, you this is going to be a very good, what do we say, affirmations for attracting abundance in your life, in all aspects, on all areas of your life. I have the courage to pursue my dreams fearlessly. So, if some of you are actually also thinking of pursuing your dreams, and going all out for it, again, calculated risk is what I would always suggest to take. But if that is what you want to do and it has been on your mind, because yes, there are some new strong beginnings over here, right, for the month of July. So, I would say this affirmation could be of real help to you, that I have the courage to pursue my dreams fearlessly. It will help you get rid of any kind of blockages, any kind of fears that you hold within yourself. Or maybe you're not even realizing you're holding it, but these affirmations always work at a subconscious level, which is like really, really good thing. Like, I'm personally someone who uses this all the time. I mean, I am a strong believer of certain things. I am a manifestation coach as well, so I strongly believe in affirmations. They really, really kind of, help you unblock all the kind of blockages that you hold within yourself. Get rid of some of your fears, which may have been there for years or unknowingly there, and you just manage to get rid of them, and all of a sudden you see yourself dealing with everything in a very different way. So that's more of an experiential thing, so I would definitely highly recommend it. True joy comes from freedom and abandon. Today, I will allow myself to laugh loudly, feel deeply, and explore freely. I will focus on nurturing my inner child with empathy and playfulness. So, be kind to yourself wherever necessary. And again, I would say that maybe some of you need inner child healing. Maybe you need to be empathetic towards yourself. Maybe you're being too harsh on yourself while you're walking this journey. And like I said, like when you're walking the journey of spirituality, getting more into it, working on your shadow self, you have to be kind to yourself. You have to be compassionate to yourself. Have that empathy that you show others for yourself as well. Yes, some of you may definitely be feeling like you're isolated and kind of but you will be at peace with it. You will be okay about it. Yes, I would definitely say do as much possible all the grounding stuff that you can do. Spend time in nature because that helps to ground yourself. Meditate if that is comfortable for you. If not, journaling is something that will ground you. So whatever grounds you and makes you feel good, maybe some hobby that makes you feel very calm and connected to nature altogether, connected to the universe, do that. It could be anything. It can be any form of art. It could be singing, dancing, expressive dancing, whatever it could be. Just figure out, and that is going to be helpful because you're going to be at peace if you have something that you can be of help to you. And especially to keep your emotions a little more settled. Make more time for things that make your heart smile. I just mentioned about do what you feel more grounded and all of it. Hobby, whatever hobby it could be. It could be reading as well. So whatever helps, just do it. And this is just like again a double confirmation that the card came out like this. You are enough today and every day. Again, a very beautiful message, a very beautiful thing that you can use to keep reminding yourself that you are enough today and every day. Again, bringing back to the same thing I have been repeating a lot of times in this reading is that be kind to yourself, you know, just keep reminding yourself that you're doing the best. So, yes. I'm loved and appreciated. A beautiful, beautiful, beautiful message here, or you can say the affirmation, because again, sometimes, like I said, isolation, you may feel isolated, you may feel that no one's there for you, and so on. So I think one of the best thing is that again, going back to the same thing, affirmations. I am absolutely a fan of affirmations. They really help. Try it and you will not regret it ever. So these could be the affirmation again, which could help you to feel better, feel a little more grounded, and keep reminding yourself, that you're loved and appreciated. And that may be one of the ways where you will attract also such kind of people, more such people around you. Wait. So for certain things, you may have to wait, you may have to be patient with yourself. Again, do not rush into anything. Again, when you're working with yourself, with the shadow self and all, you will have to be patient and wait for the results. So I think there could be actually there could be, there is a clear message that don't be in a rush. uh, do what is needed to do and wait. Do not be in a rush to see the results, and because in that case then you may end up doing something that may backfire. So just be calm and patient with yourself, wait and see the results. Let's see what is this one empowering message that is there for you for the month of July 2026. Higher ground. Rise above the noise. Try not to take things personally. Sometimes we are just actors in other people's dramas. Avoid getting sucked into negativity. Again, now this goes back to the beginning of the reading that I had said, that rise above, whatever you're going through. The same thing, double confirmation. So, yes, make sure you're doing your grounding practices, and trust me, it'll be so much smoother for you to navigate the entire month of July 2026. I hope you do resonate. If you want to share something, please drop them in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. And until then, see you in the next reading. Bye bye.